Google scaled into a $2.2 trillion company without compromising the quality of their hires. Laszlo Bock, Google's former senior vice president, shares his advice to founders based on the hiring principles that helped Google succeed. In this video, we're breaking down Google's approach so you can copy it, hire right, and scale your company. Let's get started. Advice 1. Hire objectively by incorporating a hiring committee. According to Laszlo Bock, you shouldn't let your hiring managers have the final say in regard to who should be hired into the company. He says, "We've always taken power away from the hiring manager when it comes to making an absolute hiring decision. The reason is that at first we observed that they would make great hires, but as the company grew, the quality of hires began to decline. This happens because, with time, everybody gets a little biased in how they make decisions, and that's why Google decided that let's have a separate committee assess people. So you have somebody do the interviews, but the hiring committee makes the final decision, and that decision cannot be questioned. The committee's sole job was to maintain the quality of hires, and our hiring got better after this decision." Advice 2. Structured interview questions do not predict performance. If you are still relying on structured interview questions, Laszlo Bock believes that your approach is wrong. He says, "Everyone likes to ask case questions and brain teasers, but our data shows that those actually don't predict performance. So, for instance, if you're screening for problem solving, ask a better question like, 'Give me an example of a hard problem you solved,' and then dig deeper. Such a question is actually predictive of how someone will perform on the job." You can learn more about how to interview candidates effectively and verify their authenticity in this AI age through our detailed guide. The link is in the description. Advice 3. Don't hire an HR person too early. Most founders rush to hire HR in the early stages of growing their companies, but Laszlo Bock thinks that this is a bad idea. He says, "Don't worry about hiring an HR person until your company has grown to at least 100, 150, or 200 plus people." He believes that even though you're busy, the better approach is to personally handle people operations early on until the company is big enough that HR becomes a full-time, essential function. This allows you to thoughtfully shape the company's culture and management practices, laying the groundwork for when the company eventually grows to thousands of employees. That's it from Laszlo Bock. Now, if you want to hire smarter, easy, and fast, I highly recommend you check out Workscreen. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching.